Friends, today we are going to take you on a journey to one of the most fascinating countries in the Arab world, a land that carries within it centuries of history, faith, and culture. A land where one of the seven wonders of the world still stands proudly, where prophets once walked, where battles that shaped Islamic history were fought, and where the spirit of hospitality continues to live strong among its people. Yes, today we are traveling to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, a country often called an open book of history. How did this land transform from a settlement on the banks of the Jordan River into a country with over 97% Muslim population? Why is Jordan considered a holy land for Muslims, Christians, and Jews alike? Which wonder of the world lies hidden in its deserts and mountains? Why do some world powers not wish to see Jordan prosper? And why does a Jordanian family hold the historic keys to Masjid-e-Aqsa? All these questions will be answered in today's documentary. So stay with us till the end, because this journey to Jordan is going to be nothing short of extraordinary. The official name of the country is the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. It is home to around 10.6 million people, covering a total area of nearly 90,000 square kilometers, which places it at number 84 in the world in terms of size. In Urdu and Arabic, it is called Urdun. Its name originates from the Jordan River, a river that has immense importance in the history of the region. The geographical position of Jordan is one of its most defining features. It shares borders with Saudi Arabia in the east and south, Iraq in the northeast, Syria in the north, and Palestine to the west. Along its western edge, Jordan also faces the illegal state of Israel, and at its southern tip lies the Gulf of Aqaba, with a small 26-kilometer coastline. This strategic location has given Jordan both advantages and challenges throughout history, making it a central player in the politics of the Middle East. The official language spoken here is Arabic, though English is also widely understood, especially in the urban centers. Islam is the official religion of the state, with about 97% of the population being Muslim, while the remaining 3% consist of Christians and other minorities. Due to wars in the Arab world, especially after the Arab-Israeli conflict, Jordan became home to millions of refugees, particularly Palestinians. Even today, the country hosts one of the largest Palestinian refugee populations outside of Palestine. Now, friends, here is something very interesting. Jordan's currency, the Jordanian dinar, is among the strongest currencies in the world. In fact, it consistently ranks within the top 5. One Jordanian dinar equals more than 1.4 US, making it much stronger than many regional and even global currencies. For Pakistanis, 1 dinar equals nearly 400 rupees, and for Indians, it's around 120 rupees. This strength reflects both the stability of Jordan's banking system and the careful management of its economy. Economically, Jordan is not a resource-rich country like its neighbors. It does not have vast reserves of oil or gas. Instead, it relies on services, tourism, foreign aid, and industries like mining and fertilizers. Potash and phosphates are among its biggest exports. Despite its limitations, Jordan's GDP stands above $100 billion, and the average annual income per person is improving steadily. Many Pakistanis and Indians work in Jordan, especially in the service and industrial sectors. It is estimated that around 7,000 Pakistanis live here, mostly in services and factories, while over 60,000 Indians work across the country. Culturally, Jordanian society is deeply rooted in Arab traditions, Islamic influences, and the remnants of other civilizations that passed through this land, from the Romans to the Ottomans. The people are known for their hospitality, generosity, and love for food. A Jordanian table is always filled with a variety of dishes whenever a guest arrives. Their cuisine is rich in meat, rice, and bread-based dishes, with mansaf being the national dish, a delicious lamb and rice meal served with fermented yogurt. After meals, it is customary to drink green tea or mint tea, which has become a symbol of Jordanian hospitality. The capital of Jordan is Amman, the largest city and political, economic, and cultural hub of the country. Nearly 40% of the population lives in Amman, which is built in a valley surrounded by hills and mountains. The city is a blend of modern life and ancient heritage. You will find skyscrapers and malls on one side, and Roman ruins, ancient mosques, and markets on the other. Among the city's famous landmarks is the Amman Citadel, perched on a hill with ruins dating back thousands of years, including the Roman Temple of Hercules. Another famous site is the Roman Theater of Amman, which can seat up to 6,000 people and is still used for events today. The King Abdullah I Mosque, also called the Blue Mosque due to its beautiful blue dome, is a striking symbol of the city. Amman is also a foodie's paradise, where visitors must try falafel, shawarma, and street snacks. Tourism plays a vital role in Jordan's economy, with over 6 million visitors arriving every year. Most tourists land at Queen Alia International Airport, located about 30 kilometers from Amman. From there, travelers can take a bus for about 4 dinars or a taxi for 30 to 35 dinars to reach the city. Getting a visa is relatively simple. Many nationalities, including Pakistanis, can obtain an e-visa. Once inside, buying a local SIM card costs around 15 dinars. But no travel to Jordan is complete without visiting Petra, the jewel of Jordan and one of the 7 wonders of the world. Petra is an ancient city carved entirely into the red and pink sandstone mountains. It was founded around 9000 BC, but flourished under the Nabateans around 400 BC. The Nabateans were brilliant traders and architects who made Petra their capital. They built elaborate temples, houses, and tombs into the cliffs, creating a city unlike anything else in the world. Petra was hidden from the outside world for centuries until rediscovered in the 19th century. Today, only 15% of Petra has been explored by archaeologists, with 85% still hidden underground. The most famous structure here is Al-Khazna, also known as the Treasury, a massive 40-meter-high facade carved into the rock. Petra is not just a tourist site, it is a living monument of human ingenuity. Close to Petra is Wadi Musa, or the Valley of Moses, where, according to Islamic tradition, Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, struck a rock with his staff, causing 12 springs of water to gush forth for the thirsty Israelites. Many of those springs are still flowing today. This is why Petra and Wadi Musa hold immense religious significance. Another unique site in Jordan is Wadi Rum, also known as the Valley of the Moon. Its dramatic desert landscapes with towering sandstone mountains and red sand valleys are so surreal that Hollywood has used Wadi Rum to film movies set on Mars, including The Martian and Dune. Tourists often camp here in Bedouin-style tents under a star-filled sky, experiencing both the silence of the desert and the warmth of Bedouin culture. Then there is the Dead Sea, a natural wonder located about 60 kilometers from Amman. It is the lowest point on Earth, lying more than 400 meters below sea level. The Dead Sea is so salty that no human can sink in its waters. You simply float. People from all over the world visit the Dead Sea for its mineral-rich mud, which is believed to have healing properties for the skin. Standing on its shores, one can also see across into Palestine. For Christians, Mount Nebo is one of the most sacred sites in Jordan. It is believed to be the place where Prophet Musa, Moses, peace be upon him, was granted a view of the Promised Land before his death. Today, a church and memorial stand here, along with a large sculpture of Moses' staff. From the top, one can see the Jordan Valley, the Dead Sea, and even Jerusalem on a clear day. Jordan is filled with holy graves and religious sites. The tomb of Prophet Harun, Aaron, peace be upon him, brother of Prophet Musa, lies near Petra. The tomb of Prophet Shuaib, Jethro, peace be upon him, is located near Salt, while the tomb of Prophet Lot, peace be upon him, is near the Dead Sea. Several companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, including Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, Zayd ibn Haritha, and Abdullah ibn Rawaha, are buried in the town of Al-Mazar, near Karak, after being martyred in the Battle of Mu'tah. This makes Jordan not only a land of prophets, but also a land of martyrs. But how did Jordan become almost entirely Muslim when it was once a Christian-dominated region? To understand this, we must revisit history. In 629 AD, during the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Muslims first entered Jordan through the Battle of Mu'tah. Later, under the leadership of Khalid ibn al-Walid during the Caliphate of Umar ibn al-Khattab, Islam spread rapidly across the region. Jordan then became part of the Islamic Caliphate. Although the Crusaders seized it for some time, Salahuddin Ayyubi liberated the land and restored it to Muslim control. During Ottoman rule, Jordan was part of the Greater Ottoman provinces. When the Ottoman Empire collapsed, Jordan came under British mandate. Finally, in 1946, Jordan gained independence as the Hashemite Kingdom. The Hashemite royal family of Jordan traces its lineage directly back to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They once ruled the Hijaz region, including Makkah and Medina, before being pushed out by the Saudis. Since then, the Hashemites have ruled Jordan, and to this day, the current king, Abdullah II, belongs to this noble family. One of the most interesting facts is that the keys to Masjid-e Aqsa in Jerusalem have been with the Hashemite family since 1924. They continue to act as custodians of the Holy Mosque and the surrounding compound in Al-Quds, Jerusalem, a duty respected across the Muslim world. Today, Jordan is a modern country, balancing its ancient traditions with modern development. Amman has grown into a bustling metropolis with malls, universities, and businesses. Yet just outside the city, you can step into places that look unchanged for thousands of years. Despite regional instability, Jordan remains one of the safest and most stable countries in the Middle East. Friends, Jordan is not just a destination, it is an experience. It is where history comes alive, where every mountain tells a story, where faith and culture merge, and where hospitality makes every traveler feel at home. Whether you float in the Dead Sea, wander through Petra's hidden canyons, explore the deserts of Wadi Rum, or visit the graves of prophets and companions, Jordan will leave you with memories that last a lifetime. So, if you want to explore a land of wonders, prophets, and unmatched hospitality, Jordan should be on your list.